Right, I'm Trevor from Thorn Homes. I want to talk to you today about bats. We're at our site in Birdwood, just inside the Forest of Dean Council, and we're hoping to take down a small extension to an existing property, which is over here, just coming into shot. And we want to put a dormer, two dormers, which is going to be dormer on the back, and it's going to be bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. The reason is because this side extension needs to come down. However, we have now walked into a problem with possible bats because we've got the woodlands. We've had to have a bat survey done, which came up positive with some bat droppings within the loft space, which has meant that we have had to um, do an initial survey. Now we've got 3 dusk till dawn surveys, and you've got to realise what that means. That means that that can only be done between March and September. Any time outside this period, you have to wait till the next March. So if ever you buy a property and you walk into a bat survey in September, October, November, you're going to have to wait until the following March. Obviously, we're within that window now, it being early September or just coming up to early September, which means we can finish our um, our bat surveys. The next problem that you got is not all councils are implementing this. So some councils on an existing property such as this one, you don't need to do a bat survey. The trouble is in the Forest of Dean, because of the nature of the Forest of Dean, they have implemented it locally. So you guys need to just be aware that whatever you're buying, bats are a protected species, and they will stop your development, or at least cause you a financial hardship by way of having to do all the surveys. And then on top of doing the surveys, you're then going to have to you're going to have to get a license from England Heritage. And then once you got the license, you have to have a watching brief. So every single roof tile we take off this roof is going to have somebody stood there watching us remove this roof tile by tile. If we find bats, we're probably going to have to stop work, relocate the bats properly under our license, and then continue the work. It just means it's slow, painful, and cannot be avoided these days. The only thing that we could have done is known about that there were bats prior to the purchase. It wouldn't have stopped anything because we'd have had to deal with them one way or the other. But just be aware that bats are a protected species, and the more that biodiversity and councils are trying to protect the species, they're there to protect them regardless of your budget. Your budget is not down to there to protect, they're there to protect the species. So just be aware, bats can be a problem.